Oh my, that's called a spine tingler. Spine tingler.
No, that's called a rim check.
Welcome to Rim Check. I'm Reed Robert McPhee Horner.
And I'm Ian Patrick Dolan.
With all the player movement and excitement that's happened this offseason, for many NBA teams, hope has finally been restored.
While the Warriors dynasty died along with Oakland's relevancy as a sports city, many teams like the Lakers, Clippers, Nets are feeling like they have a chance to win it all. And young players like Zion, Trae Young, Luka Doncic are reinvigorating their team's fan base to get excited for the future.
But there is one franchise, though, that has absolutely nothing to get excited about.
The should-be Washington Bullets haven't made the finals since 1979. They've been victims of some of the all-time worst draft busts and currently have no clear direction to build for the future.
Wait, why should they still be the Bullets?
Because they've been asking for one in the head for the past 20 years.
Whoa, I think they just changed their name because they didn't want to be associated with gun violence.
That's true. I mean, no NBA mascot's as dangerous as bullets.
Well, there's the Hawks. If you're a squirrel, they're dangerous.
That's true.
And what about Raptors? Have you seen Jurassic Park?
No.
And what about the heat? Climate change. Climate change is a very serious issue and could kill 5 million people by the year 2050. We all need to do our part by recycling, conserving energy, and using biodegradable material.
What are you looking at? Anyway, let's go all the way back to the year 2000. Collars were popped, NSYNC was popping, and Michael Jordan was named general manager of the Wizards.
Most notably, the biggest gambles of his career were drafting Kwame Brown first overall, and Michael signing himself as the face of the franchise, leading the team to 2 unforgettable 37-win seasons.
When Jordan retired for good, Ernie Grunfeld took over as general manager, and he signed Agent Zero himself, Gilbert Arenas.
And I think he's actually nicknamed Agent Zero for the number of playoff series he's won.
Actually, Arenas led them to 1 conference semifinals.
What a difference. Do they make almost conference semifinal championship t-shirts?
Well, I bet there's a ton of kids in Africa that would wear them.
No, they only accept conference championships and up. You could probably find the Wizards gear at Marshall's, though. Do you remember the time Gilbert Arenas pulled a gun in the locker room?
Why did I think it was in the arena? Wait, just heard it.
It's actually a crazy...
Arenas.
Gilbert Arenas and his young teammate Javaris Crittenton were arguing over a card game worth $1,100. For intimidation, Gilbert brought 4 unloaded guns into the team's locker room and asked Crittenton which one he wanted to be shooted with.
Shooted? You sure that's what he said?
Yeah, I think so. Well, unfortunately for Gilbert, Crittenton had also brought a gun, but his was cock-loaded and ready to blow. At that point, a snitch from outside the locker room called the cops, and the entire situation was handled quickly. The incident ended with Gilbert being suspended for the rest of the season and Crittenton never playing in the NBA again.
That story literally sounds like it's right out of a Spike Lee 2K cutscene.
You know, fun fact, Javaris is now serving 23 years for attempted murder.
Talk about an athlete killing it post-career.
In 2009, Arenas played only 2 games, and it showed as the Wizards bottomed out, only winning 19 games the entire season. Though luck would finally be on their side the next year when they won the draft lottery and took John Wall first overall, pushing the Wizards into a new era.
Soon after, Arenas was traded and the Wizards entered into a full-scale rebuild around John Wall, which was just another Wall being discussed in Washington that'll never live up to the hype. Hopes were pushed even higher when they drafted Bradley Beal and Otto Porter Jr. in 2012 and 13. With this core, the Wizards made it all the way to the heights of the Eastern semis, again. They developed a short-lived rivalry with the Isaiah Thomas Celtics and infamously played a blackout game against them.
That's the game they didn't let Gortat or Satoransky play in, right?
No, they just wore black clothes walking into the arena.
That's stupid then.
I liked it.
After that season, Grunfeld and the Wizards made the obvious move at the time to give their All-NBA star a supermax contract worth $170 million over 4 years.
Oh, right. That was right before John Wall missed half a season and then slipped in his house, proving his real Achilles heel to be his buffed floors.
Now having the worst contract in the league on their books, the Wizards' future looks as grim as the Earth in the year 2050 if we don't start making real changes to our daily routine. Humans started it, and god damn it, humans can stop it.
What are you doing, dude? This is a basketball show. There's not even a camera over there. And who are you winking at?
Bradley Beal has become a bona fide star, but he's stuck on a middle-of-the-road Eastern Conference team, and without Arenas' locker room presence, Beal has no shot to win anything. Unfortunately, the team has had no plans to trade him.
If the Wizards were really looking to get this team back on track, they'd have to bite the bullet and trade Beal for younger players that'll match the timeline of when John Wall is finally off the books, which is when he'll have a long white beard and look like an actual wizard.
And who knows if the NBA will still exist? I mean, Miami will almost certainly be underwater unless we do something now.
All right. We'll see you next time. Hopefully not from a boat. This has been Rim Check.
Like and subscribe.